Well, okay, the best time, the Philippines is a tropical country, so there's actually diving all year round. Um, but if you want to catch the Philippine summer, that would be from March to about June. That would be, you'll have the best conditions. Probably the water would be probably clearest, and the seas probably be calmest during that time of the year. But it's actually it's all year round diving. That's the beauty about it. Um, the only drawback to going that time of the year, it's also really very hot. So if you're sensitive to the heat, you probably want to go in the cooler months from December to March, which is also a good time. Although the northeast winds are a bit strong, so some dive sites may not be accessible at that time. It's the Philippines lies in the Coral Triangle, so it's the most diverse underwater marine ecosystem on the planet. So you're gonna find everything from the tiniest the tiniest fish all the way to whale sharks, and everything in between. Um, the Philippines may not be, of course, there are pockets where the fish density is really, out of this world. But the Philippines is it's really about the biodiversity and all the different number of species that you can find, the different types of crabs, shrimp, um, 100 different kinds of butterfly fish. It's just everything is pretty much there. Be to the Anilao area. It's about 120 kilometers, which is about 80 miles or something from Manila, and you get a good intro to. You got really some pockets in Anilao have really spectacular reefs, and then, but most of Anilao is probably more famous for the macro and critter diving as well. And then and then another place would be Malapascua Island, which is probably the only place in the world where you can almost guarantee thresher sharks, which is a very rare shark, and you don't get to see that just on regular diving. And then one of my favorites is Tubataha Reef in the Sulu Sea, which is between Palawan and the Visayas in the central Philippines, which has just got it's a pristine. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The reefs are beautiful. The water's super clear. You get big stuff. You get mantas, sharks, schools of barracuda, schools of jack, and really quite spectacular. It's mostly going to be boat diving and liveaboard diving, and you'll have few places which are going to be shore diving, but not. Yeah, it's not very. It's not really the thing in the Philippines, the shore diving. Yeah. Um, Bring a camera because you're gonna see so much stuff there.
Right.
You're gonna want to record it in some way, shape, or form. It doesn't have to be a professional camera, but just bring something to.
Wow.
And the people are really friendly, and everybody pretty much speaks English, so you can it's easy to communicate, and it's very warm environment, and also the people are very warm, so it's still not exactly jam packed with tourists, not like Thailand or some of the other places in Southeast Asia, so it's still kind of like a hidden gem, which is starting to be put on the map.